So it's not the end of the bull market?
No, not at all.
Cryptocurrency crashing again right now as China calls for tighter regulation around mining.
I think that the more the Chinese government says they don't like Bitcoin,
I think we can relate what's going on with Bitcoin with the sell-off in equities, but I think
of course we can.
But there's two kinds of equities.
This is related.
No, but I had Greg Hayes on
so
last
many of
night.
these youngsters.
It might put. Let me have a look. It's too early to say, but like a lot of the model I use for the market top is based on the price trajectory, and it's slowed the rise to the top for that model. So yeah, it's too early to tell. Let's see. We'll have to. It's predicated on what happens in the next quarters of the bull market. It's going above 100,000. 200's looking confident. It would need to go up very quickly for us to reach above 300.
Because last time we spoke, I think you said we were looking perhaps at 300 at the top.
Yeah, we're on
recalibrated down from there.
300 to 400. Right now, I'm looking at ballparking that. All right, two to 400. It's you know, this. I need to see how this price gets absorbed. Like, I want to see what happens in the weeks to come. But it's definitely slowed.
So has this affected you in terms of your trading significantly then? Like, because energy-wise, I can tell your energy is different from normal, Willy. You're saying that, but are you saying it with caution?
No, I'm just zened out a bit. I had a retreat 2 weeks ago, a 9-day retreat. So I'm less on, like bull market adrenaline right now because I've been on retreat and doing a lot more meditation. That's all. That's personal. It's nothing to do with the market. I'm not trading right now. I've got a baby due, in a few weeks. I'm kind of trying to shed the adrenaline of the market so that I can be a bit more present for family life to come. So that's
you're
all.
just all zen.
Yeah.
In terms of like reading the market right now, do you think this is just going to put us in a kind of longer ranging accumulation phase as people try and figure out what's happening?
Yeah, I think we're going to have some sort of shape on the price chart like COVID put. We'll recover. We've got to go sideways. The coins that we dumped out need to be reaccumulated by longer term holders. And then, it'll take a bit of time. Don't think it's going to happen next week. It might take a month or two, which might be, isn't it? Now we've got a lot more traditional guys in the markets. Summers in the Northern Hemisphere tends to be a bit soft amongst traditional traders, summer holidays. So maybe that'll take a bit of time till that's finished. But it's really too early for me to get a picture of how quickly this thing's recovering. It is recovering. Like, we saw immense peaks in flows out of the exchanges as we were going below into the 40,000 range, and a lot of coins coming off. So very bullish on the exchange flows again. And we had a reversal in what I call the Rick Astley indicator. We had, as Elon tweeted, we saw strong movements of coins from strong hands to weak hands, meaning those previously strong hands became weak hands. So again, like those guys that bought probably below 40,000 in the bucket loads, held their coins until now. That's my guess. We had a very much this movement going from strong hands to weak hands, and that's just peaked. And it's starting to swing back. The momentum's starting to swing back to coins moving back to strong hands. The last time I saw a peak of this magnitude was the bottom of the COVID crash. Forms a peak. It was a very exaggerated movement of strong hands getting freaked out and selling, and that's subsiding now. And the last time that happened at that scale was the bottom of the COVID crash. The time before, which was also of that scale, was the bottom of the dead cat bounce in 2018. Like really early in 2018, after the $20,000 top, everyone sold down. We crashed. What was that price? We crashed from 20,000 to effectively $7,000, and then we bounced back up. So that was in those are the two prior times I saw the Rick Astley indicator show that kind of movement between strong, weak hands and then revert. So that gives me another feel for where this recovery is. It looks like it's a lot of indicators saying we're recovering. The coins, the SOPR indicator showing the coins that are, what kind of profit the coins are carrying, moving between investors, is everyone that's been transacting now, the sellers they're moving their coins out, selling for a loss. And that doesn't happen very much in a bull market, and no indicator right now saying we're in a bear market. So I think I'm pretty sure with all these on-chain metrics that the coins are moving back into strong hodl, like smarter retail than high net worth new to crypto whales.
I like that idea. I like that idea of these new whales capitulating themselves, panicking, because I guess a lot of them are coming in because they've seen the news, seen the hype, they've bought in, they've panicked, and they've redistributed those to new retail strong hands. I think that itself is bullish. That wouldn't have crossed my mind, so that's a really, really good thing to hear. And I guess these people, that redistribution of coins hopefully would lead to less volatility long term, but with this derivative stuff, it's not happening. Yeah. But it still feels like a good scenario.
You can understand, right? You're kind of like, okay, I'm managing maybe my 10 mil, 20 mil, and like BlackRock CEO, whatever, chief investment officers, yes, we believe Bitcoin is a valid investment. One after the other, very respected fund managers say, yes, Bitcoin is in. Oh, I don't have Bitcoins. Let's buy $1 million shot of it and get an allocation for my portfolio. Not knowing exactly what you're buying necessarily, maybe asking a few friends. And then there's Bloomberg spouting off, a whole lot of things, including the energy use, it's too volatile. It's, what's the other one? Like, it's the holdings are too concentrated, constant FUD by certain media outlets. And then suddenly Elon Musk tweets, yeah, the fossil fuel's an issue. We're not going to accept it until it's improved. And he's validating this bullshit FUD, which has been debunked for years within Bitcoin if you've done the research. But you kind of understand that, like, wow, I've just had like a 2 to 4 or 5x on this ride. And suddenly the so-called smartest person in the world with one of the richest and smartest engineering minds in the world is validating some of this FUD. I guess I could see that, I could see that happening.
And it wouldn't be a bull market without hearing about China banning Bitcoin again.
Oh yeah, that was very timely, wasn't it? I kind of wonder if that was pushed out by the Chinese orchestrating a long, short squeeze, long squeeze. Long squeeze to dump the price.